Hey guys, thank you again for joining Clash of Clans with Opie, and I'm just gonna recap our last war. I've really been off my game lately. Just got a brand new phone, so it took me a little bit to get the recording set up here. But I just wanted to cover a couple attacks. Again, we did win war again. That puts us at win number 60. Congratulations, clan. And I just want to go over a couple attacks and then add a little comment here and there about what I think. But the very first one that I'm going to do today is by our leader, which is Evo. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at his attack. I did not watch this. Again, I've been off my game, but it was on a Town Hall 10, so I view it to be very impressive. So he is laying down his golems on the left and the right. Very smart move, what I would have did also. So he's going to push into the center using those troops, followed by his DPS troops. Now Evo does have some huge royals also, so they're going to be able to take a lot of aggro and do a lot of damage themselves. He did bring a zap spell for the CC troops, so he's going to be able to do pretty well about getting in there, getting rid of those infernal towers pretty quickly here in a moment. As soon as he has that, which really is the key to attacking any Town Hall 10 with other defenses this low, is just getting rid of those infernal towers as quickly as possible. I think he did a great job of that, and that's why he was able to dominate this base to 100%. So he is doing a basic go wee wee type attack, pretty straightforward, a lot of just spamming your troops and kind of just getting them into the center and taking out everything else pretty quickly there. So this was a great attack. It's one that was a 3 on the Town Hall 10s. There wasn't many of them, so most of them were 2s up there. I did do a couple attacks myself on Town Hall 10s. One of them was a 2-star and the other one was a 1. The 1-star that I got, I actually forgot my royals because I was actually speeding my attack up to go get a new phone, and totally spaced out about it. But aside from that, again, back to Evo's attack here, very easy. He made easy work of those pink walls. Again, if you have Town Hall 10, you should definitely have the defenses to support it, aside from just Inferno Towers. This is a good reason why. So great job, Evo. Let's go ahead and take a look at another attack that I wanted to highlight today. And that's going to be by Whack here. And let me just make sure. I can't remember, and there it is. And this Whack is one of a newer member in our clan, and I'm going to go ahead and showcase this video. So he does things a little differently here. It's pretty typical, but you see the 2 golems come down, followed by the wall breakers to get through those walls. He wants to be able to get those golems in as fast as possible, followed by DPS troops. Now he doesn't lay too many DPS troops. As you see, at first he only lays about 5 or 6 of them. As soon as the walls get in there and he gets in a little closer, he starts laying down more wizards. Now he did bring a zap spell that wasn't able to take out all of the clan council troops, but really doesn't hurt him too much because he's able to get his BK in there and he's able to block those couple of hits from those and then go ahead and take them out with those wizards there. Now you see how he kind of waited. He waited till he was a little closer, a little more centralized before he put his P.E.K.K.A.s down. He put 4 of them down, followed by 2 witches. I think that's a great strategy to do that. Wait a little bit longer so they don't take too much damage and they're nice and strong for your attack. So I am going to be doing something like that in this next attack, in this next war, and I think that that'll work out best for me also. So he is taking a little aggro with his golems, which have broken up now. The other golem's completely gone. Or no, they're both there. And one's just going down, one's going up, but they're just wall banging at this point. I think that's going to be the end of them. But his P.E.K.K.A.s are still really strong. As you see, they're pretty much at full life at this point. Minus that one that just disappeared, and they're going to be able to take out most of these troops or most of these structures pretty easily at this point because the R1 hitting them. So as you see, they're grouped up together along with that BK. Everything is just going to kind of get obliterated. So a great job, great attack from one of our newer players. I think he's going to be a great asset to our clan. We're glad to have him here. So Whack, thank you very much for being part of FYSB, and we do look forward to future attacks from you. So he's going to go ahead and make some cleanup here at the end, but it's pretty straightforward because he has all of 3 P.E.K.K.A s, 2 Witches, and 2 Royals left. So great attack, great job, Whack. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at another attack. Now this one is a masked dragon attack. I really don't like covering them, but I'm going to cover this one for a specific reason. So I do believe it's this one. Let me make sure. It might be that one. Let me go ahead. The reason I'm going to cover, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So the reason I'm covering this is because of the way he starts the attack. You see how he lays 3 zap spills. So those are going to go ahead and take out that 1 air defense. Now what that does for him is essentially just makes it so he only has to take out 2 more air defense in order to get a 3-star in this base. You see that this person doesn't have very high air defense in itself. He's only rocking, or he is rocking level 6. But it doesn't matter because there's only 2 of them. So with level 3 dragons and having those on the edge the way that they are with this specific base design, he's going to be able to get to those air defense, and he's going to be able to 3-star this base pretty easily. So this person needs to honestly redesign their base just a little bit in order to kind of hide those air defense if they plan on using that as their main defense strategy. So they are doing a great job. Our T-Brush here is doing a great job. He's just sweeping the plains, really. It's not that hard. But he did a great job by starting it off the way that he did. I think he would have had a lot more trouble. But I think he probably would have ended up getting a 3-star anyway if he would have just brought an extra 2 rages or something like that. But still a great strategy. I like it. It works. It's been known to work. We even faced a clan that's all they did on every base. Of course we beat them, but it did work for most Town Hall 8s and even some of the 9s, some of our 9s that didn't have high air defense. It worked against them for 100%. So definitely something that you can use and I would utilize. Now I am going to do one more attack. Now this is a defense. I know it's not really looked upon as a good thing for me to show a defense. But the reason I'm showing this is the way that this person went about it, and that it's variety. The biggest problem I think we have with our clan at this point is we don't have variety. We're constantly seeing the same attacks, especially on the bottom 5 bases. We're looking at masked dragons almost every war. On the mid bases we're seeing go wipe, and then on the top bases we're seeing go wee wee. So honestly we're seeing the same attacks over and over, and I'm really looking for different strategies and techniques that can work. So this is my war base, and this is a defense. The key component in here, the one that really drove me to put this in a video, is his Valkyrie. We don't see a lot of war attacks using Valkyrie or utilizing them, and I think that's a problem. So I'm going to start using Valkyrie myself in war because it does work, and it works well. So you can see this gentleman just went ahead and he broke through my first couple walls, and he used giants, take some aggro, and then he used the wall breakers to just kind of make a hole. The next thing he wanted to do is just lure my clan castle troops, and I think that was his plan, was to just get my clan castle troops out there over in the corner. And then you see how he used that Valkyrie to actually take out a large group of my skellies there, and then my witch. Now he's taking out my structures pretty easily. He only did 1 whack. You see that? Only 1 whack, and those things were almost dead. So you'll see in the top corner how quickly these Valkyrie can take out structures. I think it's amazing that it's not something that's being utilized. I am in contact with a couple people through the forums who have clans that are based on just using those. Now this guy was a lot higher than me on the war base ranking. He was I think a number 3 for their team, or 6, but he does do quite a good job of getting to the mid with that jump spell and getting all of his wizards in there to take out most of my defenses in the center. Now, I don't have all my defenses in the center, so that isn't going to give him the 3-star on my base. And it's really hard to 3-star my base. I haven't seen a 3-star on my base for about 11 wars now. So I really think the way that I have it designed is kind of a troll in a lot of senses. You really don't know what cavity could have what, and I do change it around quite often. So you really, I mean, even if you've seen this video, really wouldn't know where my bombs are, Teslas are, or anything like that, because I do move them around accordingly. You know, I think, hey, if I'm getting attacked from this side most often, well, let me go ahead and put more defenses of that certain type on that side. So that's kind of the way that I do things. And then also, I didn't reveal where everything was either. You couldn't see my air bombs or anything like that because this was an aerial attack. But again, a great attack strategy. He used 12 Valkyries with level 2s, and then I mean a lot of level 6 troops. So I really didn't have a chance in a lot of senses. But again, we want to see more things like that. That's what I'm looking for and want to see more and more. So I do want to thank you guys very much for tuning in. Definitely subscribe, definitely like this video, check us out. We have another war today, and unfortunately I can't pronounce their name, but we are going to do what we can. Like I said, I'm going to be having some Valkyrie attacks and really encouraging my clan members to do things like that too. So thank you very much and take care. Ooh, new phone, let me figure this out.